What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday. Happy Super Sunday. Hey, y'all. Oh, okay.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Win,
Y'all
how
kind
are
of
you,
got in the fit.
girl? Right. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing very well.
She's doing well. It is Sunday.
How
You
you
are
doing?
tuned into Classic Legal Priest Timeless Conversations along with Whitney D on 101 TKO Radio. I'm doing good. It's Sunday, so Sundays be kind of chill, you know. Sit around and watch Snapped.
Love snaps.
Hello. Snapped and clean up a bit and cook the dinner. And yeah, that's pretty much it. How was your weekend?
I had a great weekend. I worked, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you about that work day, you guys.
Yes, baby.
When
We
we
are.
come back from it, it's kind of messed up because we gotta have our praise break when we first come in, and then I gotta come in here with this, demon activity. But I'm sorry.
Hey, it be that way sometimes. So y'all already know how it goes down on Sunday. We like to start that thing off with the word. We're going to start off with the word. We are going to step into its window because she has a story for us. She was doing so well, y'all. She was doing so good. And then the devil came and stole her joy. Um, and then what else do? Oh, y'all know we got the mix. But yes, y'all keep it locked. We about to get into this break, to this praise break. We'll be back. Then what else? Oh, y'all know we got the mix. But yes, y'all keep it locked. We about to get into this break.
I didn't know that they could hear you that well on the computer because in my ear, it's still
Okay.
Everybody clap your hands.
Gotcha. It's in the okay. You need to mute this. Yeah. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. I hope y'all enjoyed that song. That was Kiara Shear. Hang on in there, child. We're gonna
Hey y'all,
we gonna
I'm
get it
going
together.
through something right now.
We're gonna get it together, y'all.
I done got burnt.
Lord, bless her heart. All right, y'all. So y'all know how I like to start every show off. I gotta, do these observances for July. It's hepatitis B and C. Get tested for both. You have to ask your doctor. Remember that it's National Sports Kids Youth Sports Month. Keep the kids active and healthy mentally and physically. It was what? It was like National Tattoo Month, National Junk Food Month. It was something else I said. I can't even remember. Oh, National Ice Cream Month, World Emoji Day.
I feel like I saw something about like World Disability.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on.
Now,
Whilst I was at work, it was something
okay.
on the memo about disabilities or diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's not y'all month, still shout out to y'all.
Yes. Now today is the 24th. Today is National Aunties Day. Shout out to all the aunties. Shout out to the aunties. It is also National Cousins Day.
Oh my! I wish you would have
Hey,
told
guys,
me this
I
literally at 10 o'clock this morning.
I wish I would have
'Cause I
known.
coulda- Let me see if anybody that said something on National Cousins Day.
Shout out to all my favorite cousins
Hello.
here and there, everywhere. International Self-Care Day
When is this?
today.
I need to-
It is National Drive-Through Day. So for all you fast foodies, I guess you all did participate. National Tequila Day. Y'all can have that.
I wish I had known this. But also it's Sunday though, so I couldn't get no alcohol till 12 and I was at work.
This is true.
But had I known, I would have prepared myself.
Yeah, she would have been going down the list of all of these things. And it's also National Tell an Old Joke Day. Why did the
Aw.
chicken cross the road?
It wanted to get to the other side. And
Hello?
I was an adult when I realized what they meant.
Okay, I still don't know what.
Get to the other side, like the other side on the plate dish.
Really?
Yes. I was an adult when I found that out.
Never knew until the day.
Yeah.
I was today years old.
There we go.
Okay. Yes, I was today years old when I found that out. Oh, most importantly, you guys, it is Leo season, baby. We have entered the building. We have
Trust me.
entered the
We know.
building, baby. Shout out to all the Leos. Ooh, honey. Yes, birthdays have been loading since yesterday, honey. Shout out to us. Shout out to us. Now let me tell you something. Speaking of Leo season. All right, so we got the July Leos like myself. Birthday is on Wednesday, y'all. I'm gonna hand out that cash app later on.
Okay. I hope we post it.
Hello. Yes, birthday is on Wednesday, y'all. So you'll know what. But you know what I have noticed? There is a big difference between the July Leos and the August Leos. The August Leos are a little touched. They are something else. They're
I don't know
different.
nothing about nobody.
I do.
So you don't have to inform me.
You know what? But some of my favorite people are August Leos.
Okay.
But they are a little touched. I will
Okay.
say that. But I love them all.
When does it start in August? Like, do you know the day?
So Leo season is from July 23rd until August 22nd, 23rd, something like
it's
that.
normally like 30
Yeah.
days. Okay.
And so shout out to us all. Roar. That was me doing my lion roar for you guys. Roar. Shout out to us. Shout out to us all. What else? Okay, yeah, so that's that. So now, do we have permission to peep in your window? Which window? Because like I said, y'all, so let me tell you, in case you missed it, we were doing we had a whole discussion earlier in the week about customer service. Whit did an experiment. She came back and she was a better person for a day. She sure was. And she was going to try to continue this. But then I got a message on yesterday, you guys. I wish I had the message pulled up so that I can read it to you. Oh, I haven't. I haven't. Look what I have, you guys. I have it. So Whit sent me a message and she said, well, I got into it with a customer.
What time did I send this message?
This was at 3:15
Okay,
p.m.
okay. I was thinking it was earlier than
No,
that.
I said you were innocent.
I am innocent.
Now I'm going to keep you innocent until proven guilty.
Honestly,
let's take a step.
Management agrees with you. They didn't tell me that directly.
Right.
But judging by how they were talking, they agreed with me. You know
All right,
what I mean?
everyone.
Oh
Let's take a peep into Whit's window. Dun-dun-dun.
Okay, y'all.
We need like soap opera music.
I know. So listen, y'all. I was at work minding my own business, like I always do, trying to put out new merchandise. I work in retail. So I'm minding my own business, putting out new merchandise. There was this now, okay, one thing I realize is when customers see you, it's like you like a magnetic force. They gravitate you like flies gravitate toward beaming lights, and I'm a beaming light, I know. They gravitate, right?
Okay.
So listen, I'm minding my own business, putting out stuff. Got a rack.
Gotcha.
I'm working on.
Okay.
My rack is kind of barricading the wall in which I'm working on.
Okay.
Because like I'm working, you don't really need to be over here shopping. And so like she purposely was shopping where I was, even though it was like a million clothes around. She just acted like, okay, so it was some shirts in my face, right?
Okay.
But those same shirts are on this wall.
Okay.
They're on that rack. You know what I mean?
Right.
But she just had to like
just where you are,
was, right?
and invading your personal space.
Key. That's a key right there.
So
the rack, it's kind of like high up. I'm a short girl, but it's kind of high up. It's 2 levels, shirts on the top, pants on the bottom. This lady reaches over my face, her arm literally like this in my face, reaches over my face to get, I hope y'all listening, reaches over my face, forearm to nose, to reach and get a shirt.
So did your reflex do like a swat?
I didn't reflex physically,
okay,
but verbally I was like, excuse me, ma'am. And judging by my tone, she didn't like that. So
I don't like your arm in my nose.
Hello. And so what else happened after that? So she was like, I'm trying to shop. You need to move out the way. Right?
Girl, who you talking to?
I was literally trying to figure it out. And so
I would have been looking around for some kids. Like, who you talking to, honey?
Oh. And so what else happened? So she was talking like, I'm trying to shop and you won't move. And I'm like, no, I'm not moving. Why would I move? You didn't say excuse me. And she was like, I'm the customer. I said, I don't care who you are.
Exactly. Sweetie, here we go.
That's not even the half of it. This lady proceeds to tell me I need to shut my mouth.
I would have still been looking around for them invisible kids.
And so I don't really remember what I said after that because it was a blur. But I do know she was like, you can go work somewhere else. And so I proceeded to say, you can shop somewhere else.
Oh, girl, I was thinking the same thing.
And so at that point, she shut the F up because the comebacks were too quick. Let me tell you, I'm swift on my feet. You come to me, I'm telling you, like,
she's light on her feet, honey.
Every time she said something crazy, I said something crazy. But so finally she couldn't say nothing else. All she could say was, I'm gonna tell your manager, bye, girl.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm
sorry.
You want me to call him for you?
Literally, that's what I did. That's what I did. I said, don't worry, I call him.
Okay.
I called 3 of them over there. I'm like, which one y'all want to come over here?
Right.
So, what else happened? So she crept around the corner talking about, what's your name? Bitch. Oh!
She hot, y'all. She hot.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all.
She's sorry, y'all.
I
She's in the moment.
gotta wrap this story up.
She's in the moment of her story. That's all it
story
is.
up.
She's in the moment.
I gotta wrap it up. So, case in point being, so I'm sorry. Oh my god.
The people feel your pain.
I'm
We feel your pain, girl.
So management, let me speed it up. Management finally get there, and she was like, I'm over here trying to shop, and she's standing there, won't move. And I said the same thing in front of management. Why would I move? You put your hand in my face, and then she trying to talk. Girl, she couldn't say nothing because she thought I was gonna be quiet because management there.
No,
Sweetie,
the same thing I told you. I'm going to tell them.
Hello.
You didn't say excuse me. You put your little funky arm in my nose.
That was literally the biggest thing. Like, you could have literally just said excuse me. Like, I have no problems moving, but it's about respect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get that I work there, but at the same time, most importantly, I'm a human being. I'm a person.
Absolutely.
So that's what customers don't understand is we are people.
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh my gosh, it's just so gross. Like,
she said it's gross.
Like, it's gross. That lady was gross. And let me make a note. She had her husband, her kids. Well, I can already tell her husband hate her and he cheating on her. I know he is because she was not cute. Let me see. So you know how I'm serious. He doesn't love her. He hates her. So I'm serious. He don't like her. Okay. So this is like the first couple I dealt with, right? I almost got to fighting with a couple one time.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you why I said that.
Wait a minute. Before you go wait a minute. So the whole time I didn't know she had her husband with her.
She had a whole family with her.
So let me ask you this. During the whole time that you were having this interaction with this woman, the husband never said
that's why I said he hates her. He never stepped in. He never because she told me to shut my mouth. You know how most would be like, shut your mouth, like you know they love talking trash. You can't stand her because that man didn't say one word to me the whole time. He didn't step in and try to de-escalate the situation or nothing. He literally stood over there and because I got to arguing with this couple. They was both trying to run up. But you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like they was riding for each other. Right. That woman could have rode off into the sunset and he wouldn't have cared. He would have still been pushing that car with no kids. That's literally what he did. So he left. So you know what? Man left her. But
because you know what? He's sick of her. Because she does this everywhere she goes.
That's literally what it is.
She does this everywhere she goes.
And it's a loveless marriage. And that's why she's so miserable. That's why she's so miserable. That's why she's getting in my face because her man is somebody else's face.
Ooh, baby.
That's what I'm saying. So honestly, now that I reflect back on the situation, I feel sorry for her because she's the one who got to go home and be with a man who don't want her. I'm serious. He don't want her. Girl, I turned around. Once the managers came, I turned around. Girl, her husband was gone. He was gone and she was there by herself with the buggy.
Baby, you know when they got in the car, she cussed him out. Why didn't you protect me?
No, he was probably like, why are you over there talking?
Yeah, he's sick of her.
Because he knows she was wrong.
And she 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
She does this everywhere she goes.
Yeah.
You innocent.
I'm innocent.
I said it yesterday, and without even knowing it, you're innocent.
Like I said, management knows. They know I'm innocent, but they couldn't say it.
Right.
They couldn't say it.
Absolutely.
And then one of my managers who came back today, she was off yesterday. She was like, "Did you cuss her out?" I was like, "Girl, no, I didn't cuss. I honestly didn't cuss."
Very good.
I'm very proud of her. Y'all, this is the first customer I've argued with.
That didn't get a cuss word.
No, not that, but I'm saying like in months. Okay. It was last year, the last time I argued with somebody.
Okay.
So I mean progression, but I just feel like our conversation, our timeless conversation, I feel like sparked it.
It did.
This hasn't happened to me in so long.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I bet y'all over there smiling. I bet y'all love
baby. I'm surprised. I'm surprised the phone ain't blowing up.
Oh my, now y'all quiet.
She said y'all quiet now, baby. She said y'all had so much to say when it was on the customer, but now it's on the employee. Oh,
by a savage and a wild beast.
She said now there are crickets. Ooh.
What y'all gotta say?
They ain't got nothing to say.
Tell me.
But I know what I'm about to say. I'm about to say we will be right back. We are about to get into a quick little break. Y'all keep it locked when we come back. Oh, we are going to discuss the pastor that got robbed at church. Y'all keep it locked. We'll be back. 101 TKO Radio.
Girl, I got so excited.
We are going to discuss. Girl, I heard the song.
Oh,
it's cool.
That got
did you see Black Panther?
Look, Duke talking about you did your thing, little sis.
Thank you. Somebody feel me.
Oh shoot, let me cut this on. I forgot to mute.
How long ago?
If it's another song, that's fine.
Okay. I didn't know it was 3 songs.
Break. Before the break, we said that we were going to discuss. There was a story that I saw about a New York pastor, bishop. Child, I don't know. You know, these folks get kind of in their feelings about, you know, their titles. I'm Reverend, Pastor, Bishop, Apostle. Honey, listen, you are just a servant for the Lord, okay? But yeah, they're saying prayers up. Bishop Lamar Whitehead, Lamar Whitehead. At I did not get the name of the church, but it's a church in New York. Honey, y'all, why were they robbed, like armed robbery during church service? During the service, some masked men came in. There's a video, you can see it. Some men came in. Pastor is on the ground. He is laying on the ground. And Pastor Whitehead said that they robbed him and his wife, just the two of them, of over $400,000 worth of jewelry. So let me tell you how this is an inside job, okay? Y'all pastors gonna stop flexing, okay? No, seriously, okay. Preaching is a job, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you know, the old school pastors, they still had like a regular job. They'll get up and go to work. They'll drive. You see your pastor driving the city bus. You know what I'm saying? Something back in the day, but you know, now these pastors like my church, that's my job. Like they are millionaires off of the parishioners. You got $400,000 between you and your wife. You have $400,000 worth of jewelry. Some of your parishioners don't even have a car to drive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, so the bishop said that, you know, it has left, you know, some of the women in the church traumatized. Me and Whit was just looking at the deacon, baby. He just sitting back there chilling.
The deacon is up there.
He is in the corner. He is chilling. He like, I'm just going to sit here and watch, you know, just pray y'all don't, you know, start spraying them guns every which way.
Maybe he in on it.
Could be. Could be.
But.
Okay.
My theory is too.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's a hoax?
You think so?
It's looking hoax.
I mean, well, okay. So it looks like they were streaming the service, the church service, which a lot of churches do now. Yeah. They do stream the church service. So, you know,
look like he's gonna go fight Bruce.
Oh yeah, but Pastor Lamar said that they have all. He said whoever it is, whoever did the robbing, did not know that they had cameras all around the church. And then he ran after him. Honey, I'm not running after anybody.
That's why it sounds hoaxy to me.
He said he saw the white, Mercedes Benz?
Yeah, BMW, something like that.
He
said
nice car. That he saw them change clothes.
That's why it sounds hoaxy to me. Like it's too much going on for you to get robbed and then run after the people, the criminals, and like never mind trying to like calm it. Like you one man. I guess you know you got the power of God behind you. I get it. But like I don't know, it just seemed like this a scam to get eyes on his church, to get eyes on him.
Possibly. And that's listen, so you know I went in the comment section and somebody said the same thing that you just said. The motionless man in the corner knows something, if not everything.
Exactly.
Because he has yet to move.
Exactly.
Everybody on the floor except for him. He just sitting there.
Now it could be, but I mean, if you in on it, it would kind of be a crazy thing for you to just sit there and chill and not, and look suspicious.
But everybody is noticing him. Everybody in the comments are like, he too calm. He didn't even flinch. He didn't even flinch.
That's what I'm saying. Is this real?
Like as soon as Pastor, you can see the gunmen running in the church.
Yeah.
Pastor dove on the floor.
Yeah.
You can hear the people in the background. Yeah, you can hear the people in the background. Like, oh my God, what would you do? Like, say you in church, like you coming to praise and worship. Baby, I'm gonna be up underneath the pews.
I think the pastor and his deacon are sitting over
here. You think so?
I think both of them are in on it. The congregation, absolutely not. They don't know about it.
But okay,
I don't know about First Lady either. But
Pastor, you trying to get an insurance claim off that $400,000?
I don't know, Caprice. It just does not seem. It doesn't seem legitimate to me.
Pastor Bishop Whitehead, baby. I don't want to get it wrong. He might be listening. Bishop Whitehead, I don't want to get it wrong. But I don't want to. My thing is, so everybody's saying it's an inside job. I want y'all to go and look. Like when we take this break, I want y'all listeners, I want y'all to go and just go to the Shade Room on Instagram. There's a video floating around. I want y'all to go and look and let us know what y'all think. Because, I mean, I would hate, hoax or not. Some people get caught up and get this shooting and stuff for real. They be like, oh, I got caught up in the moment and this, that, and the other. You feeling big and bad. You know what I'm saying? So you might get now, and is it because you trying to, play a game? I would hope this is not a hoax, but Bunny in the corner is not moving. Like he just looking from left to right. He just looking like it's a little tennis match going left to right. Yeah, I don't know. And Pastor, if you can afford $400,000 worth of jewelry between you and your wife, baby, just go on and sell that. Just go on and sell. Somebody will take it. You ain't got to do no insurance claim, sweetie.
$400K.
$400,000 between him and his wife.
It sounds to me like they taking all the money from the church, because judging by how the camera looked, it looked very low budget.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if you got on $400,000 worth of jewelry and that's what your camera looks like, look at the quality of the video. Come on now. So it's looking like he's pocketing most of the profits and using the bare minimum for equipment and supplies.
But that's what they do.
I know. That's why it seems hoaxy. You know what I mean?
That's what they do. But now that we're talking about pastors, it is Sunday. So let me give you a little backstory about, I'm not going to call the name of my church out. If you know, you know. I'll tell you during the break.
Please.
Okay, so tell me how you feel about this.
Okay.
Love my church. I do. I really do. I've been going there since 2004.
Okay.
Been going there since 2004. So, everybody falls on hard times here and there, everywhere. So they have this program where they're like, if you are down bad, come talk to us. It was like a Wednesday. That was the only time you could talk to them, on a Wednesday. And they're like, we'll see, can we help you? Tell us what bring the documentation that you need help with. I needed rental assistance twice. Both times they denied me. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
So when you write your name on the offering envelopes, they give you like a member number when you join the church. Whitney looking like, I already know where it's going. Nope. But I purposely did not write my number on there. Sometimes I would barely even write my name on there. I'm just like, you got an envelope with some money in it. You know what I'm saying? But because they could not track how much money I was giving to the church, they would not help me.
What?
But I still go there because I really enjoy the service. However, I have not given any money to that church since then.
Right.
Not one dime have I given them.
Okay. Okay. So couple of things.
Okay.
From their standpoint, I guess they want to see, which it shouldn't be a stipulation on whether you help me or not. Like,
okay.
But I guess for them, they're trying to see like who they're loyal, like who is really a member of the church. You know what I mean? And I guess in some sense, I guess you put in on it, you know, for the collection. But then again, like I say, it shouldn't matter.
Okay.
Like assistance is assistance, and somebody in need is just somebody in need. But maybe but they know you, right? Like, it's a
mega church of sorts. So it's not one of those, you know, back in the day at home intimate churches where everybody knows everybody and the pastor will come to your house. Like if you miss, like my church back in the day, back at home, baby, don't show up for communion Sunday. The pastor and the deacons will be to your door after church to give you communion at home. What? Yes.
But see, I miss church
like that,
communities and families like that. But so it's kind of mega church.
Yes.
Okay. So it's still like y'all got the money.
Y'all definitely have the money.
You have the money.
You have the money, honey. You know, when pastor come dressed Gucci down.
It's giving credit union vibes. I don't know.
You think so?
It's giving credit union.
Let me see. Someone said, and you think this is a fake church? The church that we were talking about. You can go to other no. Well, what they're saying to me is, I'm thinking the church that got robbed is a fake church. Basically, they're saying my church is fake. They're saying I can go to other churches and not be a member, and they would have helped me.
That's one of the reasons why I don't give to churches. First of all, I'm not a member, so I don't. Which tithing and offering, I gotta get that together. But like, I don't tithe to any church because, like, you know, I'm not a member. But I mean, Lord Jesus, please forgive me. I'm working on it. But no, it kind of like I understand their standpoint of like maybe members have first priority. But if you've been there forever.
No, I'm a member now.
Wait, so you never wrote your number down?
No. For what? Just know that you got an envelope from, I mean, my thing is sometimes. Okay. But just know there was an envelope. God knows that there was an envelope from me with money in it.
Girl, that might have been an excuse because how y'all tallying up from 2004 to 2022? Everybody donate.
Oh, girl, now what they will do?
Excel spreadsheet.
Must be, because what they would do at the end of the year, they will send you for write-off purposes. So for tax purposes, they would send you something.
Wow, account/secretary got to be getting broke off because that's a lot of stuff to be.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, baby. Let me tell you. So I can guarantee you on Wednesday, my birthday Wednesday, y'all. I will get a call from somebody at the church telling me happy birthday.
Don't tell me happy birthday. Send me a check. I know this is the church, but
every year, and they will call me. I get a call. They will call and tell me happy birthday. But I mean, and I'm like this. I could very well go to. Somebody said they're all crooks. They are. They are. I'm like this. I know I can go to another church. That part I don't like, but the message. I like my pastor. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait church service. Yes. I like church service, and I like my pastor's way of preaching. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I could definitely go. He always says, go where you grow. You know what I'm saying? And some people like, oh, well, go. Listen, so everybody used to love, what is that, New Birth with Eddie Long? Never could I get into that. I could never get it because I'm like, every pastor ain't for everybody. I don't care how big or how small. I'm not going there because it's a bigger church. Right. I'm just like, when I went there one time, it was just like, oh my God.
Okay.
I loved everything about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, okay, I kept going. And I'm just like, every church is not for everybody. Some people like Creflo. I don't know what the hell Creflo be talking about. I don't. I tried to listen one day on the TV and I was like, people really like this, but they get it. I don't.
So are you into more of the like mature, like older type of preaching, or like do you like, okay, so for me, I started attending the Rock Church in Birmingham, Pastor Michael Core Jr.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got it. So I used to go back. I used to go to his church, like actually physically go there when I lived in Birmingham. Every Tuesday, every Sunday, loved it. I like his message because he's young.
Okay.
A young pastor. So he puts it in ways
that you can
speak to me, right? So if I had to donate to a church, like that'll be the only church I tithe and donate to. But yeah, I feel like every church is different.
Every church is different. And for me, it really wouldn't matter if the pastor is old or young. As long as as long as I can get the word, understand it, and receive, you know what I'm saying?
I tend to go the younger route, like Stephen Furtick.
Right.
Like I tend to younger pastors speak
to you. And my pastor, how old is he? He can't be too much older than me. You know what I'm saying? He's probably 50. Yeah, he might. I don't even know if he's 50 yet. But he may be 50. I don't even know. Okay. But yeah, he's either in his late 40s or like early 50s or something, which is still young.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'm not going here for a show. I'm really going because I enjoy. But I'm just like, baby, when y'all pass them buckets around, I just politely pass it on. I'm not giving y'all nothing. Y'all couldn't help me back in the day when I needed help, so I'm not contributing to. Wow. And what brought this on, like, baby, First Lady be dripped down, okay? Like, he be dripped down. I'm like, I'm not contributing to your lavish lifestyle.
You know, everybody, ooh, girl, they had something to say to TD Jakes when he got that plane or jet or whatever he bought.
Right.
But it's kind of like, I be wondering, like, where, but my friend broke it down.
Okay.
I don't know about all these pastors, but let's take TD Jakes for instance.
Okay.
He got like so many books and he got
movies.
Yeah. Like that. So she broke it down to like everything isn't necessarily from the church, though it probably started that way. But she's saying like him buying that jet did not come from the church. It could have. He got a mega church at this time. But she was just
a couple of them.
Yeah. Be considerate of like his endorsements and all the other deals that he have and like speaking events.
Exactly.
Like so I guess too, when they get to a certain level,
right,
like the money is coming from elsewhere. But I don't know, these people,
I mean,
I feel
a lot of them are trying to come up on a check. I feel that way too. And that's what I say. I'm not going to contribute to your lavish lifestyle because my church, we have 5 locations. We have Atlanta, Douglasville, Fayetteville, Conyers, and Smyrna.
Okay.
We have 5 locations. This man, now there's a pastor at each location, but baby, there's a helicopter. It's sitting outside the church. He would fly from one to the next, and there are, at my location, I go to the Atlanta location. There are 3. This man would preach 3 services: 7 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock, and 12. I would always go at 12.
Old school church, because old school churches go early.
Right. So 7, 9, and 12. So I'm like, you getting paid, baby. You are getting paid. You know what I'm saying? And each service is packed to capacity. Wow. Okay. Down on the bottom, up in the bleach. Yeah, it's packed. Okay. So that's why I'm like, y'all could have gave me that rent money.
Yeah.
You know, y'all could have gave me that rent money back in the day. They could have, but that's why I'm like, I mean, I'm gonna still go. I'm still gonna go because I like church. I enjoy the service and I enjoy the word.
Because I'd be in a new church.
Really?
Yeah, I would have been in a new church.
Because they didn't give you the money. Now, one of my friends left because he started going when I went. He started going when I went. Same exact thing happened to him. They did not give him money, and he was like, he ain't been back since.
I want to know, do they actually get the people who put their numbers down the money?
Somebody got to give it. But girl, they'll send you because it's like I said, they only do it on Wednesdays during Bible study. So while Bible study is going on, you get like a little text message or a voicemail with an accept or deny. Y'all, her face is looking like. Ooh.
So they interrupt y'all during Bible study to give y'all bad news. Like what? Now you didn't ruin my word. Maybe you didn't ruin my word. I would have just left and went home.
Ooh, I stayed, y'all. I stayed. I need y'all to stay around. We about to take a break. We'll be back. We'll be back with more of this conversation, y'all. Y'all keep it locked. Stay around. We about to take a break. We'll be back. We'll be back with more of this conversation, y'all. Y'all keep it locked. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the break, the song break. All right, so let's get back. If you missed it, we were talking about the pastor that got robbed. Whit thinks it's a little scam going on.
It's giving scammy scam.
She said it's giving scammer vibes, you guys. So yeah. And then we just started talking about like church in general. And I was giving the story of how I am a member of a church, but of a pretty big church here in Atlanta, and could not receive the help that I needed from them. I still go. With was like, would have been gone.
Yeah.
A few people have said that they would have been gone. It would have just been, it would have been over for them. Now, over the break, me and Whit were still talking about that. So Whit is looking for a church home. So what are your prerequisites for your church home? Like, what are you looking for? Like, what would be the thing that would get you in the church and be like, okay, this is it. I'm ready to stay. Like, I'm ready to walk up to the front when they, do the call, the invitation to join. Like, what would have everything that you need?
Okay, so I was telling Caprice about like my church experience growing up. Like, I was in the choir. I was in the mass choir, okay, with the adults when I was in middle school. Stop playing with me. And so middle or high school, whatever. But so my mama ran children's church. Like, I was on the praise team. But it was like a small, intimate, community church home, whatever.
Okay.
And so that's what I'm looking for. Like, I miss the community aspect. Like, I could go to my church right now.
Okay.
And the people still remember me.
Yes.
Mind y'all, I haven't been there in, oh gosh, maybe high school. Like, after I graduated, because once I went off to college, I hadn't been back. But like, it was just like such a nice community. And so I really am not into mega churches.
Okay.
I don't like, it's not that I don't like them. They are very convenient for me, being that I listen online.
Right. Okay.
If I could drive to the Rock Church in Birmingham, I would. I mean, I guess I could, y'all. My car will be fixed Tuesday.
Hello.
Stop telling me. But if I could drive there, I would, because if I would say I wanted a church home, it would be that church.
Okay.
Because I mean,
now how far is the drive to Beham?
2.5 hours.
Child, we drive that here and there.
Hello,
just driving back and forth down 285. So
it's not horrible,
okay,
right? It's not like a bad drive.
Okay.
It's just that I couldn't be committed.
Gotcha.
Every
Sunday, Sunday to I got you. Okay.
But like, I've been going to that church. Well, not physically, but you know what I mean. I've been watching and stuff.
Okay.
I used to physically go since 2012.
Oh, okay.
So a good 10 years, give or take. And out of all the churches I've been to, that's really the church that really has spoken to me.
Speaks to my heart, Holy Spirit. Yes.
Yes. But like, if I was to join a church, here, though, I wouldn't want it to be mega.
Okay.
Like, I used to attend 12 Stone Church.
Where is that?
It's all over the place. It's super mega. They got like 14 to 17 campuses throughout Georgia. I don't know.
12 Stone?
12 Stone. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little mega church. It's one of them white mega churches.
Got you. Okay.
But they got different people up in them.
I was about to say, now how is that?
It's a mix of people.
Okay.
I guess. But I like that church too. It was sweet. It was sweet. But I just want to be like, I want to be like a greeter or like a usher, or I want to be involved in the church. I want to lead a small group, maybe.
Really?
Or at least be in a small group.
Okay. So you're one of those active people.
Now, I want to be like, I miss going to church and people knowing
and
me.
People know you.
Like, you hug people when you see it. Like, we are pandemic.
Right.
Mode, but like, when you go to a mega church, it's like you in and out.
It's very impersonal. I will say that, unless you are involved. Because like I said, I have been going to my church since 2004. Baby, if you didn't come to church with me, I don't know you.
Right.
I don't know anybody that goes to that church. I mean, like I say, my daughter does Girl Scouts there, and she was on the dance team, the praise team, stuff like that. And I see a couple of people that I know, you know what I'm saying, outside of that, but just me saying, hey, I'm in this small group, and they have plenty of small groups. They have a lot of things, but for me, with that church, I just want to be a member. I want to come in at 12. I'm really there before 12. Because I want to have me a good seat. I want to watch the praise team. I want to watch the people get baptized in the choir stand. You know what I'm saying? I just want to enjoy the service. So I made the choice not to get involved. Now I did, because I'm like, I don't want to. Now my mama, she went to church with me one time when she came here. That's not her thing. Because back home, like you said, my church is a family church.
Right.
It's a very, very small church.
Right.
So it was my family and another family. Basically, we were like the two families in the church. Right. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knew you. You know what I'm saying? So she found the church literally right down the street from our house. Child, my mama is a usher.
Hello, I love it.
She's like in Family Day, like, honey, she like the people know her. Hey, Miss Tina, this, that, and other. You know what I'm saying? So she found her church home here because it reminds her of back home.
Yeah.
And I've gone with her a couple of times. It does give you that feel, like you said, when people know you. Like, I think we went for Easter. Honey, they were congratulating the people on buying a house. Okay. And so they knew all of these things. Yeah. So I mean, I do like that aspect, but I still can't go just because of the intimacy. I have to feel like I'm getting something out of it. Because if I'm in church and my mind is wandering, thinking about like a grocery list or something like that, that's not the church for me. No, you know what I'm saying? But then some people get caught up in the some people get caught up in the mega. Like the only reason they want to go is so they can say, I go to this church. I go to this church. I don't want to, because girl, people been hollering. No diss to New Birth. People been hollering about New Birth since I moved here 20 years ago.
Let me see, because I think I went
there once. It's in Stone Mountain and Conyers. It's somewhere at Lithonia, somewhere out there. Oh, so somebody said, read the Bible, it will save you money.
No, that's what I was telling Caprice on the break, that even though I would like a church home and like a community, because I love the community aspect, I have not been to church in a long time just because I haven't found one that connects with me. And so I do watch my services at home, and all that type of stuff. So I can understand people when they don't want to go to church. Right. Like, I feel that. And I was telling Caprice my reasons for not going to church. Absolutely. Even outside of the pandemic. Right. People annoy me. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. But like, it's like people do things and I can't focus. Like, sorry to the parents out there, but you need to see your children to children's church. Yeah, baby. Your babies up in there doing all that crying.
Nope, won't go to church with me. I'm trying to. I won't do it. You cannot go. Don't send your kids to church with me. Yeah, they're going straight to children's church.
Children's church. They offer it for a reason. Yep. And then like people chewing gum. That is just. Chewing gum isn't the problem. It's how
it's the smacking,
the popping, the people who pop with every.
Stop popping that gum, like Madea said. Stop popping that gum.
The last time I went to church, I couldn't focus because of the gum. Okay. So honestly, like, when the sermon is on, I need to be somewhere else, but I still want to be like in the community.
Okay, got you. Yeah. My mama said you can come to church with her. She said, please. Sounds like Zion Hill Baptist on Fayetteville Road is for you. My friend said come to her church. She goes to, girl, what's the name of your church? Now her church, I do like her church. Okay. It's big but small. It's it's kind of right in the middle. Her pastor is a looker too. I'm sorry. Baby. I couldn't go to her church because I would get distracted looking at the pastor. I mean, he's a nice looking man. Can't think of the name of the church. Lord, what's the name of the church, girl? New Mercies. New Mercies. I think it's on Five Forks, Trickham, or I think I've screwed up the name of that street, but
thank y'all so much.
Yes. I really did enjoy the service when I went with her. Yeah. Pastor Jesse Kearney. Yes. Okay. Yes. Hey, Pastor Kearney.
But yes, thank you for the suggestion. I love that personal church.
Yes, Mama's churches. Yes, baby. She be standing there, girl. They got matching outfits for the summer and everything. Now see, at my church, women are not women are not ushers. They want the men to man the door. Now you can stand I think they have it like where the women kind of stand maybe at the front door and say hello.
Or
like as a greeter.
Right. Do they at least hand out the what do they call? Not the flyers, but girl, I keep wanting to say menus.
The programs.
Thank you, girl.
So the men do that as well. So, unless they change, like I said, we've been in a panty for for a couple of years, you guys. So I really don't know. Like I said, since 2020, I've only been to church once. I've only stepped foot inside the church once in 2 years. Inside my church. I
don't think I
should I say.
Have I been? I can't remember. Maybe.
So a lot has changed. But yeah, I don't know, honey. I mean, I hope you find what you're looking for though.
See, look how these nice young Black people.
Where?
Yes, I'm on New Mercy's Facebook.
Oh yeah, girl, New Mercy's. Hey, Pastor Kearney. Look, my friend, like, don't start, baby. You know what your pastor look like, girl. You know what he looking like over there.
Is it a mega or is it like one church?
It's I think. Let me see, girl. Let me see. Is that? Him? Let me see. Is that Pastor? Oh, Pastor Kearney got a little haircut. He bald now. Hold on now. When he went bald. Ooh, child, finna come to New Mercy's. I'm finna take that drive across town. No, I'm not coming to church. I will not be able to focus.
That is so funny.
I'm just saying. Hey.
But is it one church or do they have like multiple
locations? I think it's one church.
Okay, good.
I think it's one church.
That's what I'm a one church girl. I don't need you all around town.
Right. I think it's one church, but like I said, it's big, but it's small.
Okay.
You know, because I went even going there, I think I've seen this man like, hey you. They have like little they have like what do you call it, like stuff for the kids. Mm-hmm. We've gone to like Easter egg, Halloween, you know, stuff like that for the kids. So you might like that. You gotta come. Look, she telling me to cut it out, girl. You know what your pastor look like. Yeah. Or look, we're gonna have to drag you to the south side, honey. You can go with mama one day. They actually have friends and family day today.
Oh yeah. Will they make me stand up?
You know what? The first time I went, they did ask for the, just like new people to stand up, but they didn't make me say anything. Okay.
Girl, at my church back home, they used to make you speak.
Yeah, I ain't about all of that. I ain't about that.
Like, stand up and tell us like why you here, who invited you.
No, I don't know. I just look. I'm a straggler off the streets. That's all you need to know, baby. I'm here. And that's look. I ain't about all that talking.
Shout out to Pastor Marvin D. Cherry and Hightown Church of God in Northport, Alabama.
Come on, North Point.
Because literally, that's like my home church.
Now my husband calling me a thought for the Lord.
Hey, for the Lord.
For the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Now, where's North Point with? I can't.
I don't know. I think I'll just shout out my pastor.
Okay. Yes, baby. Yes. Well, shout out to the Macedonians. To the Macedonians. Macedonia Baptist Church, Savannah, Georgia. Sandfly. Not Savannah. Sandfly, Georgia. Okay. Hello. Shout out to Sandfly. But y'all, we are going to take another little break. And when we come back, I know y'all have heard this story about the entire police department resigning.
Oh yeah, you have to tell me about that one.
Yes. Listen, if y'all want to find out why the entire police department resigned, y'all keep it locked. We'll be back after the break. 101 TKO Radio, Classically Caprice, Timeless Conversations. Listen, if y'all want to find out why the entire Police Department resigned. Y'all keep it locked. We'll be back after the break. 101 TKO Radio. Classically Caprice, timeless conversation. It's so hot. Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome. You know what? Hey y'all, welcome back to the show. Commercial shenanigans. When I tell you these break shenanigans are the behind the scenes. Y'all wait until Wit starts streaming herself, then y'all can watch us both.
Oh my god.
Cut up during these breaks because it was a time. It was a time.
I got to come up in here prepared. You know what I mean? Like, because pretty much every day I come up in here, I'm like
getting off work.
So, sweetie,
it's okay. The people know you work.
I'm a hardworking woman.
Okay.
I just don't work hard enough to go home and.
Okay, what you gonna have to do? Let me tell you what you gonna have to do before you get off. You ain't gonna go. That's too long. That's too long. All you have to do is bring you a pair of strip lashes.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
To work. Bring a little. I don't know if you draw your eyebrows on like I do.
I'll have to.
Right. Yeah. Just bring that's all you need with. All you need is
see this acne scarring.
Baby, I can't talk about nobody's face because I'm in the middle of trying to get this together. Yeah, okay. Well, listen, all you have to do is bring you like a little makeup bag to work with a little concealer, a strip lash, and your eyebrow. Yes, and some lip gloss. Yeah. All it's gonna take a 5-minute face. Okay. Before you get off. Or you can do it in the car before you pull out the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Beat your face real quick. Throw your lash on. Draw your brows on. Put some lip gloss on. You be ready to go.
Yeah.
Because half the time when I look halfway decent, that's all I do.
Just a little quick 5 minutes.
Just 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to wine. Different world. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. So before the break, I said I was going to tell y'all why an entire police department resigned. So, in Kenly, North Carolina, have no idea what this is. I've never even heard of Kenly. Must be one of those little sticks and stone towns. Yeah. So on Friday, July 22nd, an entire police department resigned after a new town manager, a Black woman named Justine Jones, was hired. Can you imagine the whole? So what does that tell you right there?
Hello.
That just tells you that they were running rampant in those Kenly, North Carolina streets, doing whatever they wanted to do, as we've seen most of these police officers do. So a mass resignation took place on July 22nd, 1 month after Justine Jones was hired in the town of Kenly, North Carolina, with the former employees citing, listen what they said, it was a stressful, hostile work environment, and there was an inability to continue the department's long-term betterment projects. Is that what it really was, you guys? So the police chief, he wrote a letter. She looking like, okay, yeah, right. The police chief, Josh Gibson, he wrote a letter announcing his departure and expressed the workplace was a hostile environment. Why, Josh? How? So I'm trying to, so it starts with the chief, right?
What?
Like is the chief the head person at the police station? I'm assuming. I don't know.
Or the sergeant. I don't know which one.
One of them. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, it had to be a whole inside thing. So y'all mad because first of all, not only a Black person, but a Black woman, okay, came in as the manager. I don't know what the town manager is. I have no idea what that is. But she must run y'all.
So I actually have the definition pulled up.
Oh, yes. We love a Deafy. We love a good Deafy on this show, you guys.
Because I was honestly confused when I saw this because I'm like, town manager, what does she do?
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you like myself
and me
who are a little confused about it,
very much,
let me read the definition of a town manager. A town manager oversees the city's administration offices and government operations. Job responsibilities include coordinating activities across departments, communicating with the public, and managing internal affairs, which is probably why these people were mad because she manages internal affairs.
Oh, baby, and all the little stuff y'all was sweeping under the rug. Yeah. Baby, she finna lift that rug out and shake that mug. Mm-hmm.
And she also she manages the city's budget for approval by the city council. So pretty much she's over the operations of the town pretty much. So that's why
all of those raises y'all thought y'all were about to get for beating people with billy clubs. It's a billy club, whatever. Bullies. All of those things. Okay, so she's the overseer. I hate that word. Overseer. I hate that word. But okay.
And this is important, you guys, because in my head, I'm like, if all these people are quitting, who elected her? So the city's manager is appointed by the mayor and the council and works directly for the elected body. The office of the city manager is established. Okay, this just tells where it's established.
Okay.
But so pretty much the mayor and the city council, she
elect her.
Right.
So she works
with the people.
Right. Okay. Because I've never heard of that. So okay, so she's appointed by the mayor. And according to this, she has dedicated her career to public service over the last 16 years. She's progressive. They don't want to hear that. Absolutely. She has worked in other areas such as Minnesota, Virginia, South Carolina, and other parts of North Carolina.
So she's been in a lot of racist states because
Minnesota
is that's how they talk.
Not the accent,
they're up there by Canada, so that Minnesota, they're very racist. Super.
Virginia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
South Carolina and other parts of North Carolina.
Probably isn't the first rodeo for her.
This is not, but I guess maybe they've seen or heard about what she's done, how progressive she is.
Excuse me.
And child, can somebody tell me where Kinley, North Carolina is? Where is this? Where this got to be in the boonies, like in the bushes somewhere. I'm gonna say, does Kinley live there? But yes, like
how do you spell it? Oh,
Kenley. Okay, I think so. Yeah, but I'm just like
Kinley, North Carolina. Kinley. Where is Kinley? Okay, it's not far from Raleigh.
Okay.
On the map, it doesn't look too far from Raleigh. That's the closest.
Major state. Okay.
So it's close to Raleigh.
But my thing is, okay, so a lot of these people have been working in this department for a while, from what I'm seeing. But now all of a sudden, it's a hostile work. Wasn't it hostile before? Things just don't become hostile overnight.
Hostile because y'all don't like that lady, and she probably don't take no mess. So now
y'all thought y'all could bully her.
Now it's hostile because you probably can't get your way. So it's not really a hostile work environment because one woman cannot make an environment hostile. I mean, I guess you could, but like ultimately one woman, you don't want to listen to her because she's a Black woman. You don't want to, absolutely. You don't want her to be in charge. So that's why it's hostile to you.
And that's what I'm thinking. Y'all like it's hostile. I'm like, it didn't become hostile overnight.
Right.
Stress, baby, y'all walking around stress us out on a daily basis. Okay. Every time y'all suit and boot up. Okay. Y'all stress us out. How about that? The thought of a police officer is stressful to everybody that looks like the town officer, the town manager, Ms. Jones.
Let me see what the mayor looked like. If he or she appointed her. What is it, Kinley? I need to know what these.
Yes, Kinley, like. North Carolina. Look, investigative reports on Classically Caprice, timeless conversation. Yes, she's looking it up.
Like, if all these people are resigning and stuff, who like appointed her? You know what I mean? Like,
but you know what?
Like?
But now I just thought about it. Now I like that because guess what? Now she can come in and really, really do what needs to be done across the board. I'm thinking anyway. Is she in charge of hiring these people? Is she in charge of hiring the police officers?
No,
did it say that too?
No. So she's pretty much just in charge of what happens with the money and how, I guess, like civil, like events and public relations,
things of that nature.
Right.
But if she works closely with the mayor, right?
Right.
So if the whole little racist, because they are racist. If the whole racist police force quit, here's your opportunity to put people in place without those viewpoints that they had. The stress, the hostile, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because that has been an issue for so long. Remember the whole defunding of the police. But it's not really about defunding the police. It's about putting the correct people in there to do the job that y'all took an oath to do.
Girl, look at the city council.
Let me see, Chad. Let me show the people.
They won't show me the mayor. Let me see if I can turn my screen so the actual.
Y'all need to find the mayor of Kinley.
This is the city council. I don't know if the mayor is in here.
Okay, so let's. Sure. I'm sorry, y'all.
I don't know if the mayor is in there.
At this point, I don't know who is who. All I see is 5 bald white men and a lady with some micro braids on the side.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Micros.
Maybe she got micros.
But I'm looking up a picture of the mayor and there is no picture in sight. Like, do y'all have a?
I don't think Kinley really exists. I've never heard of it. No, I'm just kidding. But okay, what do you think? Do you think that this would be the perfect opportunity? Since the whole team quit, might as well find people to actually do what you took an oath to do.
They're gonna have to go outside of Kinley, because if the whole police force quit, I'm willing to bet the majority of the people in Kinley, North Carolina are white.
Okay.
And so
I'm going to have to do some stats of my own. Keep talking. I'm listening.
But like, if the whole police force quit, who's willing to do that? You don't have to go outside of Kinley.
Baby, y'all
better go to Kinley. Wait. They need a whole new chief. They need a sergeant too.
Yeah, they're gonna need a whole new chief. They're definitely gonna need a whole new chief.
I would take all them people. Well, I guess you can't take their pension.
Oh, child, Kinley look like downtown. You know how you go? Not downtown Atlanta, like an old school downtown.
Yeah, like in the heat of the night.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's not sure, y'all. Why did you? That's literally the first thing that popped up in my head.
Come on, Virgil. What was you about to say?
Virgil Hill, Tubbs, whatever his name. Yes. Oh my gosh, what happened to Virgil? For real. But I think the mayor's name is Herbert Louis Toohey Hales. Louis Toohey. Girl.
So let me tell y'all, that was probably that man, the bald fat man that was sitting in the middle.
Louis Toohey Hales.
Yes. Okay. So I have looked up the demographics of Kinley. It is definitely yes.
Come on, sweetie, you knew that.
It is 47% white, 33% black, and the rest just kind of is, a mixture.
Some people who got lost and left.
Yes.
But yeah, they really don't have a picture of their mayor. That's kind of annoying.
I want them to do better though. I just find it. So what I feel for this lady though, like I want her to watch her back, because now they have it out for her. Because think about it, a lot of these people quit their job, which means they quit, but they're gonna find some way to flip it on her, because a lot of these people is like, oh, I planned on retiring from here so they can get their pension and this, that, and the other. So now they're going to try to flip it on her. You know what I'm saying? So now they're going to be like, oh, I can't get my money. I can't do this. I can't do that. It's this black lady's fault.
I feel like to avoid any further commotion and disruption, they'll probably like give these people their things, get them their money. But
Houseway.
I just want to know what Herbert Louis Tui has. I'm searching high and low, and I don't know if they have a camera in Kenly, North Carolina, but the mayor is nowhere to be found. But
oh my God, I cannot with her. But
what's
yeah, Miss Justine Johnson. Her name is Justine Jones.
I'm trying to figure out who LaWanda McNeil is.
That's the black lady with the micro braids. No, I don't know.
This ain't I'm lying. Braid. It's some curls.
I'm lying. Is it like a Jerry curl? Yeah, I don't know. She got like a little curly weave.
Yeah.
So, I can't with y'all.
Trinity Henderson. These are just people on their website for the council members.
Wait a minute, but I'm listening to you, but I'm still drawn to these people quitting for the inability. Now listen, she was only hired a month ago. The inability to continue the department's long-term betterment project. What were y'all trying to better in Kenly? That she came in a month and y'all can't continue. That lady ain't even been there long enough to really make no rules.
The city council consists of like 5 or 6 people.
Well, they only have a population of 700. So
I heard it was like 2,000.
I might.
That's still a little, but that's not a lot. 2,000 people. It was like 2,000 people. That'd be like a school campus.
You know what?
Not even a campus, a high school.
I'm not doing this with her.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, they mayor ain't nowhere to be found.
Listen, if y'all can find Huey, Louie, and Tui,
please, somebody show me what Huey, Louie, and Tui look like.
Please, because Wit is on the prowl for them. Okay, she searched high and low.
Look. She searched Kenly Firetown. Man, girl, look at this picture.
And look, now they want to fire her.
Look.
So if they fire her, do you think these people will come back?
Girl, look at these people.
Do you think they will have an opportunity to come back? Baby.
Look at that, girl. They are upset.
And look, isn't this always some black person? He lost. He is lost.
No.
Wait a minute now.
He up there posted up.
Save Kenly, fire the town manager. No, baby, he would. Oh, wait a minute now.
I think they up in there heat. Like, I think, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know because I don't know. Well, listen. So y'all know, I stream the show, and if y'all want to see what these people looking like, because baby, the town looks they look kind of pressed. I don't know, but you can definitely see them on Facebook and my YouTube page. I am Classically Caprice. Like and subscribe. Tell the truth. It says tell the truth. Save Kenly. Fire the town manager. Why are y'all trying to fire this lady? We support. Oh, okay, now
that's what I'm saying. Okay, I think they up in there beefing. I don't think everybody against her in there.
Okay, so it's a mixture because some people say we support our town manager. Somebody said what happened between whatever in July. That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to make. Because y'all talking about long-standing betterment projects. Sweetie, the lady just got there. She just got there. Y'all can still continue to better yourselves. I don't think y'all trying to better yourselves because Miss LaWanda Jones. I mean, child, you talking about LaWanda.
I don't know why I said LaWanda.
I don't either. Miss Justine Jones is there. So y'all really not trying to better yourselves. Y'all not trying to better the town. Child.
This look like that town off of Tu Wong Fu. For y'all who've seen Tu Wong Fu.
I'm about to say, no.
You've never seen Tu Wong Fu? Have you heard of it?
I've heard of it.
As long as you have heard it.
I would have took in the heat of the night. I can get with it.
That's not true.
Virgil, we finna listen. It's 10:40. y'all know what goes down at 10:40. It is the Sunday Timeless Mix. Shout out to DJ Coop with the Timeless Mix. Y'all, we'll be back after 11 with our timeless conversation of the night. Don't ask me what it is because I can't even remember right now at this point in life. But y'all get into this mix. We'll be back. We'll see y'all after 11. Keep it locked. We'll be back. Can't even remember right now at this point in life. But y'all get into this mix. We'll be back. We'll see y'all after 11. Keep it locked.
The Collard Green Cafe, located at 1880 Mountain Industrial Boulevard in Tucker, is your one-stop shop for the best soul food in town. Specializing in fresh seafood, stop by today and get cod, tilapia, and trout and salmon. The Collard Green Cafe has been serving Atlanta
Now, I
since
do have to
1998.
mute this. Somebody's looking on Facebook. I don't know who.
We're talking
Hi.
about fresh fish and
But
grits,
for
rib and
licensing
grits,
purposes,
smoked turkey
I
legs,
do
fried
have to
chicken,
mute the
macaroni and
music.
cheese,
But you
green
can
beans,
tune
mama's
into
meatloaf, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, and of
TKOradio.com
course, collard greens.
and listen to
Don't
the
forget to
mix.
wash it down with
And
your favorite
then
cocktail.
at
Check out
11,
our
I'll be
Google
back
reviews.
and you can
The
tune back
Collard
in.
Green
All right.
Cafe, 1880
But
Mountain
yeah,
Industrial Boulevard.
we'll
Open
have to
Tuesdays
mute
through
as soon as
Saturday,
this
11
music
a.m.
starts.
to 8 p.m. and Sundays 11 to 5 p.m. Catch them on the web at collardgreencafega.com. That's collardgreencafega.com. You won't find a can opener in our radio sounds like
You got what I'm looking for. Been searching all my life.
Oh, what I want to do every time I hear Usher, I want to do this. Right there.
101 TKO Radio, knocking them out.
I gotta mute you guys. Sorry. All right, y'all. Welcome back. All right, y'all know we have to shout out DJ Coop every Sunday for the timeless mix. Shout out DJ Coop. DJ Coop's comes through. DJ Coop comes through every week with our timeless mix. You can find him on Instagram at DJ Coop, COOP 53. And also subscribe to his YouTube page, you guys. DJ Coop, B as in boy, L as in Larry, M as in man, or BLM, Black Lives Matter. But yeah, DJ Coop, shout out to you. Thank you so much for my weekly timeless mix. You're awesome. All right, y'all. So shout out DJ Coop. All right. So it's 11 o'clock. It's the 11 o'clock hour. And, we like to have a timeless conversation. And tonight's timeless conversation is going to center around pretty privilege.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right. So I know some of you are looking at the radio like, wait, what is that? Pretty privilege. Do we have a deafie for the people?
See if there's like an official one. I can give you like a Cliff Notes version.
She's going to give you the Cliff Notes version while I'm looking up the definition.
I'm sure it's a definition. Okay, so not a definition, but more so an example. Mm-hmm. So like pretty privilege, do you have a definition?
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so pretty privilege operates on the principle that people who are more conventionally attractive based on society beauty standards have more advantages and opportunities compared to people who are deemed less attractive.
Yep. That was a good way to put it. I was just going to give an example.
All right. So I don't know. We were discussing something the other day. Oh, when we were talking about customer service, and I was saying I looked like Medea, and the little boy didn't talk to me, but he had a full-blown conversation with the little girl that was in front of me. Yeah, well, I mean, he did. I mean, I didn't care. Like I say, I don't need you to talk to me. I just need you to acknowledge that I am here. Yeah. So that's what we got pretty privilege from. So tell me about this pretty privilege, Wit.
Where do I start?
Like, have you fallen victim? Now let's keep in mind.
Let me before you ask, I've never benefited from it. Like I've never received pretty privilege benefit.
Okay, because I was just about to tell the people.
I would say victim.
So we have to get you on camera one day because Wit is not an ugly duckling at all. Okay, so let's just put that out there.
Oh,
I can't stand her. I can't. Okay, so like Wit is not ugly. So this is why I'm asking, like, have you? No.
I've never been on the
receiving.
Right. I've never been on the receiving end of pretty privilege.
Really?
For me.
So you've been on the other end?
I've been on the other end.
Really?
Caprice, I don't receive no pretty privilege. No.
Y'all, I'm sitting here with the stuck face because like I keep saying, y'all, we got to get the cameras rolling for Wit one of these days.
I'll get on camera for y'all one of these days. But no, I have not. And I guess at some point we'll talk about colorism, but like my homegirl, who's a nice brown skinned girl, she seemed to think because I'm light skinned, like.
Oh, we're definitely going to talk about that. Yeah. That is a timeless conversation for another day, but we are definitely going to get into that.
She thinks that me being light skinned is just it.
Really?
Like, as far as like, she doesn't look into like body standards that society has, or like Eurocentric facial features that society has, good hair, these things that all play a part in like society's beauty standards.
Pretty privilege.
She thinks that me being light skinned is like an umbrella that shields me, and I just receive.
Bless her heart.
No, not like that. But she just thinks that being light skinned, I just automatically receive privileges.
Right.
And that's not the case. Yeah.
Yep. That's definitely a conversation. We're definitely going to get into that. That's another time of conversation, y'all, because
Yeah,
we can definitely
super
get
jealous.
into colorism amongst us all. So, pretty privilege.
But like, my best friend, for
Mhm.
instance, light skinned girl, super tall, super skinny. She receives so much pretty privilege.
Really?
Oh my gosh, throughout like all walks of life, for sure.
So, okay, just you. I need an example of like, okay, like the two of you are out, or the group of you all are out, and how does her pretty privilege? How does it like work for her? Like, is she the friend that she can use her pretty and get you all into places for free? She can get you all drinks for free. They're like,
she can definitely get us comp, but that's because she know people. But I've never been in a situation with her to where like with her just
her pretty works for you.
Right. The way people are, girl, don't nothing work for friends these days. These people do not comp for friends. Like, no, but like, yeah.
So does she? I'm trying to. Okay, does your friend?
Let me show you what she looks like.
Does she act like a pretty girl?
Well, no, she's definitely confident and knows she's like gorgeous.
Okay,
she's really pretty.
But okay, so that's what I'm trying to ask. Without, okay, she knows she's pretty and she makes her pretty work for her. Like she knows it, so she uses her pretty to her advantage.
She don't really have to though. Like she doesn't have to.
She doesn't have to try.
No.
It just automatically comes to her. It just automatically
happens.
Oh yeah, she's gorgeous. She's like a model. Is she a model?
Yeah, she dabbled in that.
Okay.
But she's super effing tall.
She is.
She's very long and skinny and almost white. Yeah. So she doesn't have to really do any type of try. I wouldn't even say really. She don't have to try at all.
Okay.
So she definitely benefits from pretty good.
So have you?
And she knows that she knows she benefits from it.
Okay, so she knows that she benefits from her pretty.
Yeah.
Now, in your group of friends, do you have friends that are, I don't want to say envious because I would hate to be envious of any of my friends, but who don't like her pretty? Like who they're not, they're like, I look just as good as she does. Why is she getting all the attention and I'm not? Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Amongst the group of friends, is there anybody that's like, I'm just as pretty? Like, their confidence is on a million, as hers is.
Our group of friends, it's just me and her and our friend. Like, he's a guy.
Okay.
So he don't count.
Okay.
So I don't know, like, what her separate friends, like, how they feel.
Okay.
Who knows? But yeah, I don't know.
Really?
Because our group is a trio.
It's just a trio.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So from the guy, well, I guess you can't speak for the guy, but do you notice anything with the guy? Like, okay, you feel how you feel about yourself. She feels how she feels about herself. Now the guy is the neutral friend. You see what I'm saying? So does he act a certain way towards you than he does her?
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
So y'all are like the Three Musketeers. It's just equal all the way around.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And
they were actually friends before I met them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were friends before I met them. So they were already friends, and then I came.
And then you came along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. No, I can't say I've benefited. I have not. I wouldn't say I've. No, I don't think I've ever had the pretty privilege.
Like,
I mean, you know, guys will hype you up and be like, "Oh, this, that, and the other. Let me buy you a drink," or, like back in the day, I used to be the friend that could get us, but it wasn't about pretty though. back in the day, I was much smaller. You know what I'm saying? So I was the friend that I could get us to the front of the line a little bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But as far as the pretty privilege, no, I just told y'all. I didn't even get spoken to.
One thing that's
the guy thought I looked like Madea
because I remember talking to my friend about it when it happened. I was at Wingstop getting some wings.
Okay.
I was coming out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Had my plate in one hand, had a cup in another hand.
Mm-hmm.
These two guys like walked out in front of me and just let the door close. And like literally I'm struggling. I wasn't struggling. I mean, I used my foot. Obviously.
Right, but the common courtesy.
But like let's say if it was my best friend walking out,
they would have held the door for her.
Door right. So it's like stuff like that. It's just like I'm pretty sure if I was their type of pretty, they would have held the door open. You know what I mean?
I got you. I definitely got you.
That's just an example that comes to my head.
And then I mean, not only that, they said you can be more successful. Now that I do not like because you're basing my success off of my aesthetic.
Yeah.
I could be the worst worker or the dumbest person ever, but because I'm pretty, you're gonna be like.
Well, I feel like that could be true though, because like let me see, like let's take news media for instance.
Okay.
Even though they are becoming more inclusive these days.
Okay.
Different stations, like people wearing natural hair. And But if you had two Black women in media and they both news reporters,
okay,
anchors, whatever, and they both do very well at their job. Let's say they both start out doing weather reports.
Okay.
And now you're going to be promoted to anchor full time.
Right.
Who do you think they're going to promote first? The one who's willing to wear the wig or the natural girl? They both do very well in their
right.
job. So
right.
It's not like one has, a better aesthetic. Well, I wouldn't say aesthetic, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. It's not like one does their job better than the other.
They're equally on the same level.
But because of what society says is pretty, so they're naturally going to gravitate the one with the straight wig versus me coming in there with a twist out.
Right. Gotcha. So in situations like that, I can see where the workplace definitely. What I don't agree with, which we will talk about one day, the whole like light skin, dark skin thing. As far as like workplace, maybe because I've never experienced it. I ain't experienced none of this light skin privilege. Let me just get that out the way.
Really?
Let me just get that out the way and go ahead and say it. I've never experienced light skin privilege. I don't know what that feels like.
Wow.
I don't know what it feels like.
Really?
I kid you not. If there was a Bible in here, I'll put my hand on it.
And I'm giving with the look because, as we've said, Wit is of the lighter caliber. She is light bright. She's what you would call the yellow bone. She's not like red. She's a yellow bone.
I think I'm jaundiced, but to be honest,
yes.
I've never experienced light skin privilege, so a lot of those things don't register.
They don't. Okay.
I haven't personally. I'm not saying it doesn't exist,
right?
Because I guess from the male perspective, society, I guess they more so want to go with the light skin or white or whatever.
Right.
I'll say that's true. That is true. But personally, I have never experienced it. Like when I go out with my friends, or let's say my cousins, they all brown skin to dark skin, and they be doing just fine.
Right.
Pulling they be pulling votes. So it's just like, I don't know. Whatever.
But
I don't know what to say.
No. I mean, I definitely see what you're saying. I see where you're going. But then I'm thinking on the pretty being entitled. You know what I'm saying? You feel that, hey, because I look this way, I'm entitled to certain things. Like my look should get me the best man, the best job. I should have the best clothes because look at me. Why wouldn't I have these things? You know what I'm saying? And some people, but then I'm like, but you're alone. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some people feel that way, but that's all you do is feel that way because yet and still you don't have this, you don't have that. You know what I'm saying? And then you will look at somebody deemed less pretty, air quote y'all, and be like, well, how she get this or how she get that? Like we said before, with the larger woman. Remember we were talking about she must pay for him or she must do this or do that. No, because you may be pretty in your own right, but everybody's not gonna think that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's when personality comes into play. Or like because like somebody she might have like a very like the pretty girl, her attitude and her personality might just be horrible. And she may come off entitled. So that can like because people gravitate to like good personalities. And,
absolutely.
I hate to talk in energy terms, but y'all like it. So like
I do.
Good energy and stuff like that. And so people gravitate to that. One thing I don't agree with is when people talk about like facial expressions, like rest in B face, or what else do they mention?
Even you too pretty to smile. I like smile. You too pretty to be mean mugging.
I've never gotten that. I've heard that thing term
right
expression. I don't know. I've heard people say that a lot. But
like, why you look so mean? Why like you too pretty? Well, it's not that I'm looking mean, but it's just like, I mean, I don't walk around smiling. I'm not a cheerleader. I don't walk around smiling all day. You know what I'm saying? Like
my friends told me I don't get approached because I don't smile, and I'm just like, who walks around
smiling all day?
You look like a serial killer. Like, what's the little faces from the movie? I forgot who I was talking to, guys.
Girl, you need to mind your business, okay? Sheesh.
What's the movie? Y'all know The Purge. When they wore the mask, they were smiling. Like that's what I feel like. Like it's who smiles like that?
Yeah, I don't know who smiles all day. And you know, and it's like, and I hate when people say that too. Since we're talking like you're too pretty to look like that, or you're too pretty for who? Like, am I trying to look pretty for you, stranger? Like I don't even know you. Like just to not be smiling, you know, like why you walking around with the rest in B face, or why you walking around with that mean mug? It's not a mean mug. This is just my regular face. Like if I have something to smile about, then I'll smile. But I mean, I'm like you. I'm just walking through the grocery store, like picking up toilet paper and frozen peas. Like you really want me to just be like, hey, like
that's what I'm saying.
I ain't got time for all that.
And like, thank God for these masks, Jesus. Because
woo, like, yeah,
y'all thought I was frowning.
My baby said American Psycho. That's what she said. Those are the smiles.
Thank you, sweetie. Because that's what it's giving. You walk around smiling like that. You look crazy.
You do look crazy.
With, what you know about American Psycho?
Another.
That's my friend. I love the fact that she watches
all day long. But yeah, I mean, I'm like you. Thank God for the mask. The mask.
Oh, especially in the field that I
okay. In more ways than one.
The field that I work in. Oh, girl, like.
Yes.
I be walking around looking so, and then I'm cussing people out, but that's not the the point is like, excuse me, I don't know. If you're pretty, you're pretty. You ain't got to smile and like look crazy. You're gonna get the privileges regardless.
Right. But then you have, oh, you know what? We're gonna talk about what some of the people who get the pretty privilege have to say after the break. Let's take a break, you guys. We'll be back. If you have something to say, hit us up during the break. But when we come back from the break, we're going to discuss the people who get the pretty privilege. We're going to get how they feel about it. Okay. So y'all keep it locked. 101 TKO Radio, Classically Caprice, Timeless Conversations. We'll be back. Get the pretty privilege. We're gonna get how they feel about it. So y'all keep it locked. 101 TKO Radio, Classically Caprice, Timeless Conversations. We'll be back.
As someone
All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We have been discussing the pretty privilege tonight. That is our timeless conversation. All right. So before we left for a break, we were like, let's let's get the other side of the pretty privilege, because some people, they get offended. Some people get offended when they like, oh, you got this because you're pretty, oh, or they did this because you're pretty. Like, it's one thing, okay, yeah, you're pretty, this, that, and the other. But I guess for people to hear that they've been successful, or they've, I got this promotion or whatever, they don't want to hear that. So I've been seeing stories where they say, like, don't, like, this, it's an insult to them to say that they've basically climbed the ladder of success or have the things they have because they're pretty. They feel like they work just as hard as anyone else, regardless of looks. They themselves do not believe in the pretty privilege. I don't know if I believe them or not, though.
Every lady that I know, all my friends definitely recognize pretty privilege as a real thing. It's a real thing. And whether you are accomplished or not, you should probably acknowledge the fact that it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Like, now, granted, you may be very successful in your career, and I don't believe in every situation your success is attributed to your physical beauty. Like, I gave the news example because like, that's a case where I would see them going that way for an aesthetic. But like, let's say if someone they just work in corporate America,
right,
and they working their way up within corporate America. Personally, I don't see where pretty privilege would play into it, or like, just,
Now, it's funny you say that, because I'm looking at an article as we're speaking, and it absolutely said in 2006 there was a psychological research done on pretty privilege in the workplace, and they did say that they saw differences in the wage gap between, just imagine,
pretty women and average women.
Yes,
or
yes,
not necessarily women.
Well, yeah, but just but based off of their physical appearance. So just imagine the two of us are office managers. You know what I'm saying? And you're getting paid way more, like we're doing the same thing, the same exact thing. And you get paid way more than I do because they deem you more attractive than I. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have an issue with that. I'm gonna be like, okay, she cute or whatever, but
I was reading the submission for the question.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, but so you were saying we both work in the same
space? We both work in the same place,
and I get paid.
We do the same exact job, and you get paid more than I do because the powers that be deem you to be more physically attractive than I do, not because you are more qualified, because we're doing the same exact job,
right?
But based off yours, and this was a research project that was done, Mobius and Rosenblatt.
What is that?
Hell if I know.
Is that like a?
But they did a social experiment.
No. I'm saying, but where was the experiment? Like, who was studied?
This was done. Essentially, unattractive people in comparison to attractive people. They did a group. Now, who's to say who was attractive and who was not?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get like the I'm trying to figure out who the study was done on. Where are they from? Are they white? Are they black? Are they a mix of people? how big was the case study as far as who was there. See, these things, I don't pay attention to case studies. I'm gonna be honest, because it's very limited and subjective to that region.
Yeah, because so here's what they had. So they said within the employers, they gave them, we're filling out applications. When you fill out an application, nobody knows what you look like. You know what I'm saying? But during this research, they said they gave these people photographs of potential employees, and these people were inclined to increase the salary by nearly 10.5% to attractive people. That's a lot of, that's a lot.
Yeah.
10.5. They said, let's see. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah. Okay. Do you have, so it says, pretty privilege can mean even also earning higher grades in school. Professors, teachers, I don't need y'all looking at them kids trying to wage who's pretty, because now we got a whole nother issue.
Maybe they're talking about college. Like when folks be like 20, 21. I don't know, but I'm just hoping it's not like middle high. You know what I mean? Like, that's weird.
It is very weird. They didn't say, but they just said that the study found that appearances did indeed matter. As attractive female students earn higher grades than unattractive ones. Mm-hmm. And this was done by Hernandez and Peters in 2017. So when it was college. Okay. But I'm trying to figure out who is saying these people are attractive and these people are not.
The thing about it is, and I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, people be attractive. I mean, people look good. Like, okay. Example. You think Kodak Black look nice?
Hell no.
Exactly.
And he looks just like the gremlin he says he is.
And I think most people in society would say he is not attractive. So, I mean, I know you hate to say it, but some people be ugly.
I don't. He is very ugly.
Some people be ugly. And I can guarantee you some of them pictures they put in their face, they was ugly. Like, I know you saying, like, who gets to decide who's pretty and who's not, but people's facial features look better. Like, half them people in the pictures probably did look better. You know what I mean? It ain't about whose opinion it is. It's just they probably look better. It's a real, like, people look better than people.
I mean, people do look better. I mean, of course. I mean, we know this,
so
but
I can't say who are you to deem somebody.
Child, I know. Okay, read that comment, honey. Read the comment.
This is from a male.
Okay.
I just feel that pretty people get to go through life on easy mode. Male or female, pretty people get the benefit of the doubt in so many areas. It's fine and all, but what grinds my gears is the fact that they act like they don't believe it's happening. That's
what I just said. Yeah. That's exactly what I just said. The people who benefit from it, they are oblivious to the fact that this is the reason where you are, how you got what you got, and how you are where you are.
Yeah. Because it depends on who you're talking to. Like, if you're talking to somebody from a work perspective, like, they're like, oh no, I work very hard for what I have. But when you talk to somebody from, like, let's say just a city girl perspective, right? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm fine, I look good, and I get my money. Like, they're gonna acknowledge the fact that it's pretty privilege. So I think it depends on. I'm sorry. It's okay. I think it depends on where, like, the situation.
Right. Because Chapman University, they did a study in 2015. So there are so many studies on pretty privilege, you guys, on romantic success. Now, it's one thing.
Oh, that is so attributed to pretty privilege.
So
not so, but
right,
definitely,
because what they discovered out of desirable traits. I don't know what a desirable, because what you deem desirable does not mean I would. You know what I'm saying? For a long-term partner, 84% of female participants and 92% reported good looking as an essential quality.
I mean, obviously, physical attraction is is important.
Right, but if you a fine Ike Turner, I don't want you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
if you
no, that's not what I was saying. What I was saying was that's what attracts you. Like that's what draws you in. So it's important as far as they want to be attracted to them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you get to know them later on, but
right.
What attracted you to them? Their looks.
Their looks. Okay. So I'm gonna jump off the pretty train for a moment because I've dated some less than desirable. Okay. I've dated or talked to or whatever, however you want to, someone that he wasn't the most attractive, but he was very, very nice. Like he had the best personality. Mm-hmm. He was such a nice guy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, sometimes you have to look beyond the pretty, but I guess it would depend on the person as well. Right. Because like, once again, who's to say you're attractive? Like you are pretty, you're not pretty. I'm trying to figure out who is making up these rules. And then they also society, so child, not this.
But some people do be ugly, but I'm gonna continue. Some people be ugly. I'm just not gonna blame that all on society. Some people are not attractive. Let's go. Let's move on. Not attractive.
So in 2019, there was a study. I love these studies. Another study was done in 2019 on how your mental health is impacted by the pretty privilege.
1,000%.
Really?
Because how do you think people have like body dysmorphia or low self-esteem, depression? Those are all things that are
attributed.
Well, or forms of mental health disorders.
Well, you know what? Now that you say it, I didn't. Yeah. Yes. No. I didn't think about it that way until you just said it.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, but for some people, okay. So I'm like, okay, your mental health, but I'm still trying to figure out for all the people who have body dysmorphia or whatever, and they get all of this work done, whether they get a facelift, you get a new nose, you get a new chin, you get a new cheek, you get a whole new face, you get a whole, you know what I'm saying? 20-year-old you does not look like 30-year-old you. It's like, girl, like you're a whole different person, K. Michelle. I said it. Just saying. But it's like, it's never enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you've done all of this stuff to make yourself, doing air quotes, y'all, pretty. But it's never good enough.
Well, I think
so. I'm like, when does it end? Like,
societal standards are constantly evolving. So if you base like how you want to look based on society, let's say like, okay, in the 90s, for mainstream, the skinny flat booty thing was a thing. Big breasts, right?
Right.
You get a boob job.
You look like Pamela Anderson. Okay.
Or Wendy Williams.
Okay.
You know. And so
how you doing?
Fast forward to
the 2000s.
The 2000s, where the big butts and like J-Lo and Kim Kardashian. Well, I hate to use them because they're not black, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Mainstream wise.
Nicki Minaj.
You love her. And so,
but I'm like,
got people transitioning into the butt thing.
Like we were just talking about over the break. But y'all are trying to look like these people don't even look like these people. Nicki Minaj, that's not her butt.
Well, she talked about that.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. You be like, I want to look like Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj don't look like Nicki Minaj.
I wouldn't even
I want to look like Kim Kardashian. She damn sure don't look how she used to look 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say necessarily look like a celebrity, but just fit into the
right.
societal,
Right, not
standards.
necessarily, but I'm
Like,
saying you'll see these people, you'll hear people because that's what they see. So they'll be like, I want to look like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
I want to look like Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson don't look like Janet Jackson. Ask Janet to find her old nose. No, I'm just saying. So, you know what I'm saying? So these people have done stuff so that they can be air quote pretty or whatever. But I'm like, they dealing with the same issues you're dealing with. So they don't even deem themselves pretty because they done had all this work done. Now I'm just saying, like, I am who I am, but baby, if I had the coin, I went nothing above the neck though. Y'all gonna get this whole black nose until the day I die. That thing gonna be spread from cheek to cheek.
I used to want a nose job.
Really?
But when I see like how they just act like they can't do black women or people's noses, they give them.
Yeah, like, we can't breathe. Yeah,
like
the I can't breathe nostrils.
So white people with like noses, and they come out looking so nice, and it's just like, why y'all act like y'all can't do black noses? So I just personally just was like, no, I'm not gonna get a nose job because I don't want to wind up hating the nose I paid for. Right. So whatever. I never wanted a nose job. I used to want, and this is because I used to get bullied when I was little. My lips, I always wanted to make my lips smaller, but now I'm like, y'all paying for these. Yeah. Y'all want these. So, but child, no, I mean, not unless I can decrease the rolls in my neck. But nothing, I'm just saying, nothing from the neck up. But you know what I'm saying. No, but if I wasn't so scary, so much I would get done. But I'm too scary, so I'm gonna just have to pray about it. You know what I mean? I feel you. I don't know. A pretty privilege is a thing, and pretty privilege. I don't even the people who feel like your friend just said is. I'm waiting on my homegirl to text me back. Homegirl said, leave her out of this conversation. She said, leave me out of this. My girl is not, because I want to know her. I bet you while I'm driving home, she's gonna respond. But I want to know how she feels, because we talked about it before, and she is definitely like, oh yeah, I definitely know I received pretty privilege. So she's confident. She knows. We've had conversations about this, but I just wanted to get her standpoint so I could you guys know. But we have definitely talked about it, and she acknowledges and knows she benefits from pretty privilege. Oh, for sure. Well, girl, look. Some people pretty don't fade, but baby, no, I'm just saying, some people pretty don't fade. So listen, if you can get it while you can get it. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that everyone should be treated the same across the board, which is not the case. Girl, I don't even say, as long as you treat me with respect as a decent human being, it is what it is. The extra, okay, whatever, it is what it is. I let that train go. But like, just treat me like a decent human being. Like, if you're a man and you see a woman walking out of a door with things in her hand, hold the door, regardless of hold the door regardless of what they look like. Right. Okay, like, just treat everybody the same on a human decency level. Right. Yes. Like, you don't have to go all out, because like I said, people be ugly. But I'm like, people don't be attractive. And that's okay. They still deserve love. You know what I mean? True. I'm not saying that is very much true. I'm not saying that people who aren't attractive don't deserve things. Right. Just because based off society, right, or based off in general that you're not cute. I just want to know who does these groups. Like, who is the creator? It's pretty much, I learned about this in school. Okay. I forgot what it's called, but like the test groups. Who like puts them together? From like a Manscaped or Scope or something like that. But like, pretty much the media is like, when back in the 50s, when the women that's when the Coke bottle figure came about. So it's like the media put Marilyn Monroe in there as like this Coke bottle figure. So all the women go in there wearing corsets now. Got you. It's the media. So the media pushes these things. And now, and that's not just America. That's Or
worldwide.
Let's say, like, if you take countries in Asia, for centuries.
Oh, the binding of the feet.
That, and then too, like being lighter. If you are lighter, you are of upper class, don't have to work, don't have to be outside. So from that's from a cultural like
this is true.
Like for
house slave.
That's what I'm saying.
Field slave, yeah.
It's just men in media, but that's all I can say.
Got you. Well,
whatever. That's all I can say. Whatever.
That's all she can say. Listen, I don't know. I've like I said, I've never experienced the pretty privilege. I don't know, but I wonder if there is a way to untrain that bias though. Between you don't think so? No.
There'll always be something. Like there will always be a superior group. No matter how progressive we move forward into the future, there will always be a dominant group. Because I'm just thinking, like, if there's a way to untrain it, maybe it'll make people more self-aware. No, she said no. Girl, we too far. We too far gone. Yeah, okay. Like there will never be a time where it's just like kumbaya, everybody's beautiful. Y'all can make all the songs you want. Like, you're way too beautiful, girl. Okay, we say I'm pushing it. I was trying. I was really trying for everybody, for all of us who do not benefit from the pretty privilege. But with that, I don't benefit from it either. I'm just, that's why I say all of us. Yeah, I don't benefit from it either. I was just trying to create a new. I don't care that people benefit from it. Like, right. It is what it is. Okay. It is what it is, guys. Somebody said I really tried. I did, girl. No. I did. All right. So y'all know what it is. Baby, time has flown by. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all have been in Inferno. Baby. Y'all already listen. If y'all know me, y'all know what's gonna happen as soon as we stop streaming. I don't even have to tell the people that don't know, but if you know, boop boop, you know. Okay. So friend came through with the through. What's not up? That friend. Okay. My friend said you're smoking X if you don't think you have pretty privilege. Who this you? Is my friend talking to me because they're listening. They're tuned in. The friends have stepped into the building. I need examples. I'm sorry, y'all. They came in last minute. It's okay, but they came through to put the notion that you said you don't benefit. I do not benefit from privilege. I stand on that. We have heard otherwise, you guys. I will come in with I don't know. Maybe Tuesday. Well, no, never mind. That's all right. We're gonna have an update because she's gonna have time to actually sit and talk to her friends and get examples of how she has benefited from the pretty privilege. Like to let y'all know, yes, so that's gonna be another Wits window. You know we love to step into Wits window, but our show is coming to an end. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love you. We appreciate you. Wit, how can the people reach you? You all can reach me on Instagram if you want to judge my pretty. 2 underscores CHATWHITNE. Y'all, it's so hot in here. I can't even think. Yeah, y'all. All I can think about is how hot it is. But it's so hot. Come chat with me on Instagram. Bye, y'all. Chat with her, and then you all can follow me on all social media. Well, I don't want to say. Let me start saying all social media platforms because y'all only got 2 and a half. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to the YouTube page. Everything is I Am Classically Caprice. Okay. Do it now. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell 10 friends to tune in to 101tkoradio.com. Listen to all the shows. We'll be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. and Sundays from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. You guys,
It was great. Y'all be blessed. Be safe. We up out here. Good night, you guys. You guys. Yeah, it was great. Y'all be blessed. Be safe. We up out here. We're sick of her.
As the show was concluded.
We are sick of you, friend.
If you new topics, stay free, keep it 100, no hate. It's a timeless conversation. Every Sunday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Right.
Timeless conversation. If you new topics, stay free, keep it 100, no hate. It's a timeless conversation. It's time to start the show.
Cool, girl, doesn't matter. Oh, and we close. Baby, it's fine. We close now with the Lord. We'll take it. It's fine, child. We close out with the Lord. We can begin and end with the Almighty. Hello. It's fine, honey. Do I put? Never.
What you gonna do when your back's against the wall? How you gonna respond when it seems the hope is low?
Let me mute this. So they shut my video.